Don't do it, humbug. Please don't do it.
Here it is. It's your present.
Danny present. I got the day, I think. It's your present.
That's your present of me.
Alright. What is it?
I don't know, we'll find out.
That man with a petrol can! You petrol can! Fuck off!
Do you like it?
I love it!
Is that the best present ever?
Connection.
gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for?
A little fat bastard. Fucking Roman. He's a little fucking grass. Go on. Let's fucking give him it. The little fucking Roman. Nothing you can do about it. Egg fucking chap off. Just get on the roof. Kieran's roof in. There's nothing you can do about it. The little fucking mug.
I tried the last time.
The fucking mug.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everyone's thinking. That's why they hate me so much. No, if you look on Humble Dryers, please, right? That's a she's name, right? One time I'm going to try and see it right.
Yeah.
Rat face, I call him. That's what I call him,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Hey, mine's went blank. I was thinking. What were you saying there? I'm saying, hey, if, what were you saying? I totally forgot what I was saying. Sorry. What were you saying there? I'm saying, hey, if, what were you saying? I totally forgot what I was saying. Sorry.
People are starting to realise.
Because that if you if you go back on right because that if you go back on Raface's page, right, go through it. Every video's about me. Raface's page, right, go through it. Every video's about me.
I know.
Because I exposed them and I tell everyone what they were. Yeah, because everyone's thinking. That's why they hate me so much.
With Paddy, and
Yeah.
you've got the same lead. I'd never heard that any guy. Bear in mind, the key film was also David Glover's police handler with Paddy, and
Yeah.
you've got the same leading detective moving in, actually in the house with her. I'd never heard of this. So when Paddy had said that the Keith Felton had moved in on her, I thought he meant in on her as in sleepmare.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one thing, because I've never heard that any in the UK. I've never heard that any police officer moving in with somebody's it's just been man's just been murdered. I've never heard of it in my life. I'd never heard of a copper moving in on somebody. So when Paddy said it, I mean that Keith Felton moved in and Anna Connolly with that moved in as, and you can only take one thing for that. You've got David Glover, right, who's come out and admitted David Glover, Keith Felton was his handler, right? So you've got you've got David Glover making a statement saying Viv Graham murdered Michael Sayers. Michael Sayers murdered Viv Graham. But then you've got David Glover coming out and saying, yeah, Paddy made the same deal with fucking being the Supergrass as I did, and it was Paddy that told me to pin the murder of Viv Graham and Michael Sayers, and he also told Mike and Dave. Tell what else he said to Davie. He told David Glover that fucking Michael's up there fucking your wife, you got to do, get fucking Viv Graham's murder pin on him. And that's how David fucking made the statement on on Michael Sayers.
A million
All started by Paddy Conroy.
The cop is sleeping.
The same copper who's taking the statement. He's been staying with Anna. Somebody said, was it a year or something? I don't know.
Yeah, it was for quite a long time, wasn't it? It wasn't just the first night or two to make sure. It wasn't like parked outside the house or anything. It was like
corruption here is fucking absolutely crazy. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Well, I can say 1,000,000,000,000% as well. I know the people who've actually seen the paperwork. I just wish I could get it. I told you, didn't I? Someone was at court.
Keith Felton moved in, and that's been confirmed with loads of people. And that's what I'm saying, Carol, that was my mistake. I thought when Paddy said it at first, I thought he moved in as in sleeping with her.
No.
Yeah?
It's just vile stuff. Like, why would somebody be partying when somebody died and then accuse others?
Listen, I see it was the same. See the news coming that night that Viv had been murdered. Paddy was the first to jump up and celebrate.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It was only him that was partying. Why? And then why would he pretend?
And I'll tell you another thing as well, right? When John Henry Sayers and that was, bearing in mind, right, they set up there a supergrass, okay? So when John Henry Sayers was going to be getting lifed off, Paddy was like, enjoy your lifers, ha ha. Paddy ordered beer, and this is me what I like, guys, right? He ordered all the beer in, blah blah blah, and fireworks and everything, right? And then he heard that the case had collapsed, right? He heard the case, he actually kicked the fucking beer and everything all over the place, and that's no word of a lie. He kicked everything up in the air because they never get lifted off because they used a supergrass again, a heroin addict supergrass, and the information that came into a phone box that they went and changed the goalpost, try to get. There was never any information came into a phone box, and these guys were going to get fucking lifted off.
And he's celebrating exactly the same MO as what he was like when Paul Cookie got recalled.
Everybody needs to ask Paddy this, right? Paddy's there saying, like, Stephen Sayers, he called Stephen Sayers a grass for years. Yeah, Stephen Sayers went and done no one but 2 lie detector tests and passed. Right, and this is a question to Anna Conroy. I've seen you in the comments saying, how could you pass a test when you were asked a question, have you ever lied to your parents? That's a question that's asked. So you tell a lie, so they can, it's 3 questions simultaneously. And that's to deter if you're telling a lie or telling the truth. So when somebody's, have you ever lied to your parents? Of course, every single person in the world will told a wee lie to their parents. So you're told to tell a deliberate lie there, so they can then take that off the graph.
Yes, of course. Yeah,
so when Stephen Sayers passed not 1 but 2 lie detector tests, but did Paddy then come out and say the next morning, bear in mind, they used the same guy that Paddy had used, the same company, so he couldn't say, oh, corruption, they done a drugs test, they peed in a bloody jar while the camera was down. He turned it back, but you could see he'd nothing down his pants. He gave a drugs test and he passed not 1 but 2. Now, so where's all this evidence that the Conroy, the Sayers have grasped Paddy Conroy for all these murders? He's never been mentioned, he's never even been cautioned, he's never been charged, he's never been questioned over these murders.
I know.